Today we're going to work on some more Storyboard tumblers. This one is one that I did a while ago. This is my very first one, so it's kind of like my tester to see how long it holds up over time. The water level is here. I haven't experimented with the whole injecting more fluid in it or anything like that. This one is one that I'm currently working on coating on the outside. I've been struggling with this ridge because it was not trying to stick to the stainless steel at all, so it's been fighting me. And then down here, again, it's been fighting me to get full coverage. So I think I have it under control and we'll have it decent within another coat. But these get crazy heavy after you have the water and the epoxy and all the craziness in there. So today what I'm going to go over is how to fix leaks. I have quite a few that I have leaks on that I have just fixed. This one was one that I fixed yesterday, and I kind of left it sitting on paper towels wrapped around it to see if there were any more leaks that came through overnight. This one again, same deal, it had a lot of leaks. It looks really, really hideous here and here, but we're going to fix that. So then this one I went through, when I tried to seal it on the outside, I did super glue, which was a dumb idea, but I tried it anyhow and it failed. So I did super glue and then I did hot glue around, and then it really didn't do anything and it still leaked. So I scraped off as much of that as I could, as I'm still picking more, and I'm going to show you how you can fix your leaks today. So the most common thing besides what do you put in the cup, besides like baby oil or glycerin, is how do you seal it. I have this kind of sealant and I have this kind of sealant. I've had more success with this guy over time, as long as I have patience for it. This one is 30-minute water ready, so if you don't have patience, I would go for that one. But what we're going to do is we just are simply going to take our cup and we're going to do a nasty blob around the edge. And the top part's covered, but you want to take a popsicle stick and smooth it. And just so you're not totally wasting on the silicone, just kind of keep spreading it along until you have a nice even coverage the whole way around the ridge there. You can put the extra down at the bottom because you're going to need that there. But try to do your best to make it even with the popsicle stick. It's going to get covered anyhow, but the flatter it is, the better. And I'll show you in a second why. Because my chaos cuss words and caffeine cup that I showed you first has a ridge that really bothers me, but I can't do anything about it now. So you have this nice nasty glob of silicone, and just try to smooth it out. And then you're going to let this dry, and then you're going to want to test it for leaks to see if you fixed it for real or not. So now you're just going to leave it sit to dry like this, upright or upside down. It's totally your call. And just for the record, this, I'm looking to see how much cure time it takes. Three hours. Wait 3 hours for this stuff before you expose it to water. The ridge that I was talking about is right here. It's there, it's ugly. I could fix it if I had patience, you know, more epoxy, sanding, all that. But this is my cup, so I don't care that much. So I mixed up my epoxy, and I'm just letting it sit in front of the heater to warm it up a little bit. And in the meantime, I'm going to show you. This little guy is so cute. This is one of the 12-ounce Storyboards that Stainless Steel Depot just released. They just released a 12-ounce and a 30-ounce. The 30-ounce is massive. I freaking love it though, because look at all that canvas space. You are going to be able to make some beautiful, beautiful stuff here. And I have been ordering from Hog for several months now, and I had my first slight issue, which was this 30-ounce has scuffs on it, and I had just taken it out of the box, and I didn't understand why. And also, there's pink spray paint there, and I emailed asking, is this a return, or, and they responded back within 24 hours, and said that they could issue me a store credit. So I thought that was pretty neat. Good customer service, considering this is going to be a major flaw unless I do chunky glitter down that far. This one, yeah, they're about even. But yeah, I have 12 ounce and 16 ounce. These aren't stainless steel. depots, I'm not sure what the manufacturer is on these. I bought these off of a private sale on one of the Tumbler groups. And then, of course, your 20 ounce and 30 ounce right next to each other, just so you see size comparison. 20 ounce is very nice, but like maybe for somebody that really likes your beverages, I would go for the 30. All right, let's see if this is ready. All we're gonna do is add a layer of epoxy and then add some chunky glitter to the top and chunky glitter to the bottom. So here we go. I have two different types of autism puzzle pieces. I have ones that I got from Glitter Designs by Two. They're kind of bigger, and the yellows aren't metallic. They're kind of like an opaque yellow. And then I have the Britches and Bows. Sorry, it's not focusing. Britches and Bows, different, not less ones. So I'm going to kind of do a little bit of both. I usually try and change the rotation of my turner based on where it's going to drop the glitter pieces. So I'm kind of using the bigger pieces to fill up the bigger areas, and then I'll go back in with the littler pieces. By the way, this is the second time I'm making this cup, because the first time totally got one of my hairs trapped in there. I don't know if it was like stuck in the epoxy or just floating around in the baby oil or what it was doing. But let's just say that was not very fun because I had to redo the whole thing. And I'm going to not mix my puzzle piece glitter. You just want to cover the chunky, or cover the funky with the chunky. Make sure you pick out your glitters ahead of time, or, you know, this one I just totally winged it. Wing it? Winged it? Alright, we're going to go in with baby ones now. Do some adjustments up here. I don't really want it to have clumps though. So I'm going to go through and separate some of those clumpies. You just want it to the point where you can't see that caulk line anymore. It's a little obnoxious, but it looks really cool at the same time. So for now, I'm going to say that this is at a decent stopping point. I'm going to let it just spin, and then I'm going to go back and fill in little spaces a little bit more, or maybe I'll just let it go and epoxy it and then like touch it up from there. But yeah, It's a little bit more blingy than my typical style of stuff, but I really like how they come together and they really draw your eye in then. So I'm going to switch over to the moon and stars one and show you again on that. Okay, so we're just going to do the same thing again and apply our epoxy first, and then we'll add some pretties to it. The pretties that we're using on this one are Night Sky by Glitter Designs by 2. It's got some stars and moons in there. I also have some more stars. This is just gold stars. And then Diamonds by Feather Bear Bling, just because they change it up a little bit. I love it. So we're going to go ahead and add this. Okay, so I don't mix glitters here. I'm using coffee filters to collect them. I'm going to just go ahead and sprinkle some moon and stars. I don't want to go too heavy because I want to throw some diamonds in there, but I don't think that I'm going to really need my gold stars. I just want it covered enough. And this one. I think I'm going to go back in with some more of the moon and stars.